Welcome back. Well, Suresh Venkatachari, the chairman and CEO of 8K Miles, now joins in to discuss this earnings quarters. Hi, Suresh. Good to see you in today. It's been another good quarter for you all in terms of your total income growth. It's up around 21% on a sequential basis. Can you, however, fill us in terms of more parameters of what it comprised of? For example, the verticals. How did each vertical grow? We do understand you have a strong pharma segment. How many clients did you all add? What kind of revenue generation did you see from these clients?
We added a couple of clients in the pharma sector and a single client on the healthcare, which lead us to into the good growth on our cloud. And if you see, the cloud market is started adapting very well. Even in fact, yesterday, if you see from the CEO of GE, Jim Fowler said, it is no more cloud is not a testing or probability. It is going to be inevitable. So everyone is moving huge on the workloads on the cloud. And GE has about like a 48 data center or something, and they want to reduce to 4 data centers and rest move into the cloud over years. So same thing happening in the pharma life science sector. We see a very strong adoption is happening on the cloud. Healthcare is little slow, but more players are really looking at more of a secure cloud offering where you can build analytics. So we do see a great opportunity both in the life science and the healthcare, where you will able to see a long-term growth in the market. And we are betting heavily on the life science and healthcare. And in fact, we recently acquired an Xage, which is started integrating into our overall growth plans, which will help us to grow in the next few quarters too.
Suresh, hi, good morning. Your P&L looks good. I mean, no doubt about that. But I'm just looking at some balance sheet items, and that raises a bit of a concern. Your receivables has gone up in 6 months from 28 crores to 56 crores. That's more than your profit growth. If you could tell me why is so much jump in receivables, and going forward, is that going to come down?
No, it's actually, if you see, quarter on quarter, we are growing. We did like a 61 crores this quarter, and the previous quarter about 50 crores actually. And so currently our receivable is around somewhere around, I would say, 65 to 70 days period, which is really comparatively healthy in the market because there are various phases of delivery in the cloud, and so it's pretty much under control. So we're generating a sufficient cash flow. In addition to that, basically we used to have a longer AR a couple of years back, but we have reduced significantly to now around 65 to 70 days max.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Coming back to your revenue run rate, Suresh, are you seeing enough visibility to maybe achieve that over 100% growth that you saw in the entire fiscal of FY15 in FY16 as well?
Okay, unfortunately, we don't give a guidance, finance forecast guidance, but however, what I see is a great trend in adoption of the cloud. That really makes us really very excited about the opportunities, what we see in the next, not only the 12 months, even 24, 36 months, we see a great opportunity. All these companies are now leading into the cloud. If you see, 8K Miles was betting on the cloud from 2009, 2010, a very early stage, whereas many of them were not adapting. If you see, I saw recent news from Accenture and AWS tying up with about 16,000 people on the services for the cloud. And Rackspace is actually dropping the data center and moving into cloud model with Amazon. And Microsoft is building a lot of data center for the banking and finance in terms of different locations. What we see a great opportunity. And what we hear from our partners like IBM, Microsoft, and Amazon, there is a great adoption is happening. So these are the parameters which lead us to a good growth. We see there is a very good pipeline coming in. Many customers are very receptive to the cloud adoption than before. There is no more education for us. Before we used to educate a customer, why should you move into cloud? Now they're really looking at what kind of a platform you can able to offer, how secure it is, and how it can able to automate my overall process in terms of provisioning a new cloud infrastructure or supporting it, manage it, operate it. So that's a big change what we are seeing. The recent one license customer what we won is actually growing very significantly. What we see, we started as a one division, but now it's expanding, and also in the globally we are supporting them with our cloud EasyRx platform. So it's really a great opportunity what we see. And when we implement this kind of things, other competing pharma license customers also approaching us and saying that, how do you take us into the cloud? What kind of because everybody want to move away from data center model and want to build analytics. So we see a good pipeline in that aspect. And general cloud adoption is really very good.
Okay, fair enough, Suresh. We'll have to leave it on that note. Completely run out of time on the show. Thanks very much for joining in and talking to us. That's 8K Miles, stock up around 3%. With that, it's a wrap as well on Street Science. Stay tuned. Halftime report just after a short break. Stay tuned.